Welcome to the first episode of the FAF Cast, the FAF Cast or the FAF Cast? There's dots there, so it must be the FAF Cast. Welcome in my co-host, Jacor. My name's Romie Lee, and we're just going to talk shit for like an hour, maybe once a week, once every other week, till we figure it out.
More or less.
More or less. Just depends. I don't know. So what's been up, man?
I'm just tired. A lot of shit going on. Work stressful. Life stressful. Weekends don't come fast enough. But I mean, why are we talking about me? I really got to know, between getting this new ethnic kidney, you got to have some funny shit to say.
Ethnic kidney. Oh, that's right. You said when I said I got. That's why that's why the debut of this has been delayed. We were going to do it in early January, and then I got a call on December 30th that I had a kidney because I was on the kidney transplant list. So that happened, and it derailed everything. But now I got a new kidney, and you so funnily said, what'd you text me? You're like, Jermaine from Alabama says you're welcome for the kidney or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I knew, because when I got the kidney, like it didn't start working for like 2 or 3 weeks. So I was like, yeah, you're right. It probably was a black kidney.
See, we're doing that again.
Yeah,
we're doing that again.
That's what we're going to do.
Like, nobody needs a brother. Do they need a brother?
That's what this podcast is going to be.
I know. Heil Hitler.
No.
Can't. Is that a bad thing?
No.
Oh.
I told you the 2 words you couldn't say. You can reference Hitler if you want.
Yeah. Can't remember those words right now, so I'll just look for the cue to make sure I don't say. Remember them. One of them was
Forget.
Yeah.
The other one. The R word.
What if you were to like not say the word, but say people that were the word? Like,
no, because you're talking about people then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's a specific group of people. Like you can call somebody a cunt if you want to. That's not a specific group of people that's been labeled. Anybody can be a cunt.
Anybody can be a other thing, a fur.
No, you got to be born that way.
That's not true, man. No, I can't say that. I can't say that. It's a choice.
We just don't want to get canceled before we even get started.
That'd be bad, but
just those 2 words.
With everything going on overseas and everything, you think that really matter if I said, hey, that dude's really hard?
Oh, you mean the modern day Hitler?
Yeah.
Take over, yeah.
Yeah. Or
all kinds of crazy shit going on today.
Gas prices are ridiculous. I mean, my wife...
Oh, they're only going to get worse.
Yeah. I mean, we spent like the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, I don't know, however long you went to selfishly get your stupid ass kidney, but we've been looking for a truck for her for that long. And, we're finding this truck, we're finding that truck and everything. And I mean, some pretty cool trucks. I mean, like a F-250 jacked up on 37-inch rims. All that redneck shit you guys do, but now we're taking over that shit, so that's what we're doing. But
I mean, you're a redneck at heart.
What does that mean?
Like, you do a lot of shit most black people don't do. Like hunt, listen to fucking Leonard Skinner.
Yeah. Wow, I never thought about it like that.
I have.
I don't really give a fuck. Niggas can do whatever they want. That's what we can do. We can do whatever.
All right, watch it there, bro. Oh, no, you can say that. I can't say
Rogan.
that. I don't want to do a rogue. I don't want to
Does the word nigga offend you?
No, it doesn't offend me.
It comes pretty common to you, right?
I can't say it on here. I mean, I'll say it in my shower all day long when I'm running.
And at family reunions?
Yeah.
At family reunions?
Yeah, we don't have family
Hey, doing this
reunions.
podcast with this nigga.
Yeah, you can say that, and that's totally fine.
I mean, like, let's be serious. What's going to happen if you do it? What's going to happen if you say, nigga?
I don't know. I mean,
I got your back. A lot. I mean,
because I'm going to eventually put this podcast, as soon as I figure out how to put it on Spotify. I'm having problems right now, but it'll eventually be on Spotify. But I mean, if I say it, like, they can't kick me off, right? Well, ours will only be audio, though. It won't be video, so they won't be able to tell who's actually saying it.
Can they tell I'm a black man?
But they can't kick me off. I mean, I'd be like, what about Rogan? You didn't kick him off. I said it one time. He said it like 25 times.
So they would kick me off?
No, they wouldn't kick you off.
Oh, well.
It's not offensive if you say it.
It's offensive.
But you're saying the A version anyway. You're not doing the hard R.
Okay, let's time out. do you really feel in your heart I'm a douchebag? Because I'm hearing that a lot. That's like the big ass fucking theme. Like, you're a real douche. Or you say shit you're not supposed to say. And I'm thinking, if it's a conversation, I'm going to tell the truth.
I don't think you're a douchebag.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Everybody has douchebag tendencies. I think you exercise yours more than most.
See, I don't. You're.
That's the nice way of saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a douchebag.
Yeah.
But so am I. Some people don't like me either, but whatever.
It isn't about being liked, because I could give two fucks if I'm liked. I either got family or I got friends. I don't have the in between. I mean, we're kind of like, well, we're friend family.
I'll tell you who's a douchebag.
Who's that?
Putin.
Oh, wow.
See, I don't understand why we don't want to get militarily involved with them, but like we spend so much on defense. I think we should just go in. They have like the third.
Just drop a bomb.
They're like the third largest oil producer. So, I mean, we've attacked people that produce less oil, but I guess Russia's not brown enough.
That's true. You know what we should have done when we were over with Mr. Bin Laden? We should have like slaughtered tons and tons of pigs and like scattered pig blood all over the whole fucking country. Because if they deal anything with pork, I'm sounding pretty unintelligent right now.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I don't usually talk about that shit, because I don't know either.
I came out strong thinking I had something to say and realized I had stepped on my own fucking tongue, so I just stopped.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. But anyway, so yeah, my fucking kidney. So you want to hear some crazy shit that happened though? Uh-huh. Okay, so it was December 30th. I worked that day. I got off. Had some Amazon returns to do. So I took them to Kohl's, because you can do Amazon returns at Kohl's. They probably hate that shit because people just bring shit in there. You don't even have to have it boxed up. You can just
bring whatever.
Yeah, fucking bring in like a half-eaten box at Jolly Ranchers or whatever and have them return it. So I did that, and I'd never been in Kohl's, so I walked around for a little bit, and then I went out, and I was sitting in my car, and there was a guy walking out the front door of Kohl's, and he had a bag in his hand, and it just looked like a Kohl's bag. And then at second glance, I looked, and it was like a soft-sided cooler, and it said human organ on it.
Jesus.
And I was like, I'm a comedian. I'm like, man, I need a kidney, man. I wonder if that's a kidney. I should go beat that dude's ass and take it. So, and then I got home like 20 minutes later. I'm sitting on the couch. The phone rings, and it's the kidney transplant center. They're like, we have a kidney for you. I got a few questions asked for you. Isn't that fucking crazy?
That doesn't make any sense. You made that up.
I'm not making that up, dude. I posted it on Facebook, dude.
Because if you put it on Facebook, it's the real deal.
But it was in chronological order. I posted the story about that.
Crazy.
I posted the story about seeing the guy, and then that. So like the next, they called back like an hour later. They're like, we need you to go to Kansas City. Get ready for surgery tomorrow. So that was just like New Year's Eve. I got a new kidney.
I don't remember that part. I remember you being in the clinic and looking around and being like, I'm the only white boy in here.
Oh, that's a different story. That came later. But so anyway, I had the surgery, and they're like, you might still have to do dialysis a few times, because sometimes it takes a little while for the kidney to wake up.
Yeah.
So, and they're like, this kidney's been on ice quite a bit. So then I was like, I bet that motherfucker did have my kidney out gallivanting around fucking shopping for 1,000 thread count Egyptian cotton fucking sheets at Kohl's on my dime, my kidney. So that was just crazy. I'm a non-believer in anything. The only thing I believe in is you're born and you die and you're put in the ground or burned up. So I don't believe in anything else. So I don't believe in like whatever. But it was pretty fucking strange. It made me think for a second.
That there was some other thing that came out there and blessed you up.
It was just weird. It was weird. And I told everybody, because it was so crazy. I told all the nurses, my friends, like I said, I posted it on Facebook. Shit was crazy. See, when I take a drink, you're supposed to talk.
Oh, is
so
that
there's
the way
no dead air.
I actually lost track of what I was saying, or Dean, because I'm trying not to say those specific words that we're talking about.
Well, what we're talking about. Why would you say those two words when I'm talking about my kidney?
Because I was going, oh man, that shit is really, no.
Oh my God.
Or thinking, what if the guy that you got your kidney from was a da-da-da-da-da?
Hey.
You see what I mean? So I'm really trying to focus.
I have like sound clips here too to use. I can't remember which ones are which. I need to.
They're probably they're all Trump, man. We already did
not
this.
Trump.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
See that? See, there we go.
Oh, you played me out. You did. You set me up for that shit before I even.
Because you weren't paying attention. I couldn't remember if that was. I was gonna hit it at the time, but I didn't know. So I gotta get a little.
I thought
here.
I didn't realize you put the other side of the yin yang on there, not just the.
I told you I was gonna get you some sound bites,
but I didn't. Okay, so why be? I'm just gonna leave it alone, man, because I'm just getting flustered.
Here's your sound bites. Here's your sound bites for your people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Shut the fuck up!
I like that.
The cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast.
Cheeseburger.
See, when you're talking about pussy, I'm gonna hit that one.
Ooh.
And then here's for the honky side, and I hate Trump, but anyway, we'll probably lose like half of your people that.
I have people.
Your people that are going to listen are probably like they'd be like, he hates Trump. We're not listening anymore.
Because what? Oh,
that's genius.
It is.
It's going to be really classy.
No.
Which is not this podcast at all.
One of the great sleazebags of our time.
Oh,
that could describe anybody.
Pretty much most people that we know.
The American dream is dead.
That's right. It is. And I got some Sergeant Hartman.
What have we got here? A fucking comedian. You gotta be shitting me.
I could put some more in there too, but I'm not going to try to use them too much.
We need the that one porn star that's like, ooh, daddy.
I sound nervous, but I'm not. I'm just fucking shaking because I'm cold, and I know it's warm in here. But ever since I had that weight loss surgery a few years ago, I'm always fucking cold.
Do you need to be held?
But I can't put a heater on because these fucking mics pick up everything.
Do they?
Yeah. And the furnace is like right outside the wall. Even though I soundproof the walls, you could still pick it up pretty good.
I wonder what I sound like.
You sound
definitely
like
don't sound like, huh?
You sound like you sound.
Oh. This is new for me. I've never done anything like this before.
See, I did.
We spent
probably like 5 years ago I did one, but we didn't do the video at all. It was just audio.
Well, I remember coming over for chicken that day when you were doing chicken wings. You and Mikey used to do a thing.
Oh, that's right. And you
remember?
Were fucking, I made a bunch of chicken wings. And then you fucking, you'd so polite. You didn't want a dirty plate. You came into the...
You got a cup?
Yeah, you came into the room with fucking 3 chicken wings on a coffee filter eating them. I was like, dude, I got fucking plates.
That's right.
They're like, I didn't want it dirty. And I was like, dude, I got paper plates. You don't have to use my fucking coffee filters.
That's right. Man, shit was so much simpler. Credit scores were better. You actually had money still left in your 401k before you could discover it. You could pull it out and spend it on other shit, and it just came out of your paycheck. Credit always approved.
This camera view picks up my bald spot. I don't like it. I'm going to have to wear a hat next time. I mean, you got a bigger bald spot than me.
Yeah, that's a fresh cut.
Should I shave my head?
Ooh, no. I don't even like the fact you lost the weight.
I would look fucking totally white supremacist with the orange, the salt and pepper orange beard.
Oh, that's not gonna.
And people call me a ginger. Like my hair is brown. I don't have red hair.
Yeah, but you're still a racist.
But I'm like a chameleon. Like my fucking body hair is different colors all over. It's fucking
That's dangerous.
My beard comes in before I started getting older. It just came in red, and then right around my mouth, it would come in white.
Yeah, but I just figured that's what you wore because your eyebrows are light and your eyes look like they say hi.
I don't got freckles though.
Well, you can't tell because you got that big old reddish beard on your
But
face.
you would have them all over. I guess not every redhead has freckles, but
I thought they're just like blue-eyed and super white.
Are all redheads blue-eyed? I think there's some green-eyed redheads.
I don't know. Redheads are generally ugly.
There's a hot take.
Which brings me to whatever. Did you know that a person we know in common in the world said that black folks stink? True story.
Maybe smell, but don't stink.
And then,
see, stink is bad. Smell's not. Smell's just a thing.
Well, then, wrapped it around and was like, well, what I meant was, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? So
she didn't mean cocoa butter smell. She meant stink.
Don't know.
Or he or she doesn't matter. I guess
it was stinks. So you can imagine.
Physically stinks, or you gonna be like that? You stink.
Stink.
You know how you say something stinks?
Yeah.
That fucking car stinks.
But real talk, she rolled through it like it was no big deal. She played it like a trooper. Because when it all came back to him, it was like I meant to say that they just smell different. Okay, well, to us, white people smell like wet dogs sometimes.
Unfortunately, I've heard that. I've heard that too. That's the wet dog. White people smell like wet dogs.
And we smell like cocoa or some other shit like that.
Cocoa butter.
But
yeah.
It was just funny how everybody came together. It was like a banter all day.
If I had a choice, I'd rather smell like cocoa butter any day of the fucking week than smell like a wet dog.
I'm scared of dogs. I don't fuck with dogs at all. Like, I try to be nice to people's dogs, but they can sense I'm scared. So they just want to fuck with me. Like, yeah, this nigga's scared over here. Watch this. Every house I go to, my first question isn't what we're eating, what I can bring. It's like, do you have a dog? Got to know if you got a dog. That's the true shit. Like, dogs can sense that you're scared of them. I got bit.
You think so?
I know so. White people say it's so, and they love their dogs. Oh, he never bite anybody.
Like big dogs, though?
Like any dog. Like any dog.
Even like a small dog?
All the dogs fuck with me.
Are you scared of my dog?
Well, no, because I saw your dog at the bar.
Yeah,
so
it's got a bit of a drinking problem.
No, he's gonna have a decent temperament because there's all kinds of people.
It's a she.
Well, I'm not looking at the dog's dick ball area, so anyway. But that dog's completely chill except for when the haircut, all this body hair and they just shaved his head, so it just looked like this little bitty head on a gigantic body.
Yeah, the
like
roommate shaved her head and her asshole and left the rest. She looks like she's got a big fucking matted fur coat on.
Yeah, but she's a chill dog.
She is. That's the problem. She'll go with anybody.
Can you say an actual establishment, a place that really exists on a podcast and not go to jail?
Yeah.
Okay, so the VU lets people bring their dogs in.
That's free advertisement for them. One of our watering holes here where we live in Salina, Kansas.
I should mention that because I just came from there.
I could tell.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Am I different?
Yeah, you stink.
Oh, that was the best.
Like alcohol or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, gotta love.
I don't know. What do you people drink?
Well.
Oh God, I probably can't say that either, can I?
You people.
What do you people drinking?
The people that work the people that work in a different department than you might work.
What's that mean?
I don't know. I was trying to help you out.
Oh, I don't care. Everybody that's listening to this knows us and knows our dynamic that we fucking completely, totally always call each other racist and reverse racist and
I think people think
it's not a day. It's not a day that when I see you, it's not a day if you don't salute me with a fucking Hitler arm salute.
Is that what it's called, a Hitler's arm salute?
I don't know what the fuck it's called.
I think I'll throw up one this way and another one will be like, And
you call me a Trump supporter and it's funny. It's funny because at the day job, we'll have new people come in and you'll pull that shit. And I'm like, dude, you can't fucking be doing that. People are going to believe you.
Yeah.
And I have to defend myself when you do that. I'm like, dude, I hate that fucking dude.
That is a thing. That is a thing. I'm probably lucky I have anything in life left with my mouth. It's pretty bad. You're really blunt.
Me too. You just say it around a few people, but I say it into a microphone in front of fucking 200 people, 200 strangers.
You do.
I do stand up. I don't know if anybody knew that.
And it's funny stand up too. It's very funny stand up because I'm the motherfucker that's like, dude, sit down, shut the fuck up. You're not saying any sense, stop. But everything you've done, you know what you need to share with everybody? You need to share the Mexico trip. You're like the international gut pumper or whatever. I don't know what the word I say it though. But
you want me to share that on here?
The Mexican.
But them are jokes I use on stage. I don't want to do that because then when people come see me, they'll be like, I heard that shit on the podcast.
Oh man. Well, fuck those motherfuckers. Get off the podcast right now if you think, that's not gonna work. But it's just a great story.
It is. It's like a fucking 15-minute bit.
Okay, so you'll have to stay tuned because at some point, sometime, Romie will
do a show.
We'll be doing a show and
I'm going to try to do a show here in town. I know another local establishment I have an in with, and they have a separate room they do now, so you can actually.
Oh, that is, that's a great spot.
Yeah.
And
the Blind Pig.
Yeah,
we'll just say that. I haven't talked to him yet, but I'm pretty sure they'd go.
Denise would really go with it. She'd
yeah,
absolutely go.
Yeah, her and my pops are pretty good friends.
Like good friends? How? Like good friends?
Like he goes in there every day and drinks.
Oh, okay.
He calls it the office. He has his own table, like Sheldon from whatever the fuck.
It's right by the strip pole. I know. I see him
It's
sit.
the first table when you go in.
Yeah, it's right by the strip pole.
Yeah, I think if anybody tries to sit there at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, they're like, you can't sit there.
Yeah. I've never been there at that time, but every time I've been there, I've seen him.
So we'll refer to him as Pops on here because I don't want to tell him his real name and be like, your son's a piece of shit. You listen to his podcast? But he knows. He's seen me do stand up several times.
I've got 3 things to remember. Pops, that thing, and the other thing.
We'll get you a cheat sheet over there. Like I got to get a cheat sheet.
I really
for the
do.
sound
You know what? I really
drops.
do probably need one because you know how things get fluent real quick.
Yep. Shit, we've done 20 minutes already. We just got to keep them under an hour. That's it. So I can stream them later.
Oh, so
we're eventually going to go live, but these are going to be pre-recorded by a few hours, and then just in case we have to edit anything. But once we get the hang of it, we'll probably just go live.
I mean, you know what I'm really excited about? I'm really excited about having other people on. You know, like you've got, I'm
Me
sure
too.
we're
Probably gonna get 3 or 4 of these under our belts, and then start having guests.
Yeah.
I just got to figure out how to get them on camera.
Yeah, I was cracking up. Mr. Black called me, and he was like, "Come help me do this, whatever." So we're out here in the cold. He's coaching, and he's done coaching now, I guess, whatever. Scraping this stuff off the side of the windows, and
Iced?
No, they had written like "Go State."
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
He's the head coach for Central's
some
girls.
place here. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. So we're doing that.
Outing him on the podcast. Be like, I don't associate with those fuckers.
He don't really matter, man. But that's my dude. Yeah, that's the place. Like he told me, he's like, you have no friends.
So he's alive, right? So you basically just said Black lives don't matter.
How'd I do that?
Because you said
Black don't matter.
Because his last name is Black, and you said he doesn't matter.
Yeah, I might hear from that.
And he's alive.
Great,
so.
great.
So
you're
gonna
get
fucking
phone calls from family members.
Self-race hating piece of shit.
Yeah, Trump's gonna pay me.
One of the great sleazebags of our time.
Jesus.
That's you right there.
Is that where I'm at? Is that where...
For reverse race hating, or.
But I really didn't. Oh, because I said Black don't matter.
Yeah.
But I was meaning Mr. I should have said Mr. Give it title, Mr.
Oh, so just a specific Black person doesn't matter.
You're doing that whole white supremacy thing again. You're trying to take over shit and shape it and push it the way you want to go.
You
fucking did. You're trying to
That's not that. I'm just repeating what you said.
Well, don't.
Okay.
Why the fuck do you want to repeat what I...
I just want to bring to light that you're racist.
What if I say those special words?
You're racist against everybody. That's up to you if you want to get fired from your day job and get canceled and shit.
Oh,
that's that. But
by those 2 words?
No, fucking throw them out there.
Because we don't have niggas working there.
That's not one of the words you can't say.
Well,
you can't say the super bad F word or the R word. And everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're recording, I guess I could go back and edit it, but I don't want to figure out how to do that.
Because if you don't, now you're canceled. Now you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm guilty by association.
Yeah.
For my podcast partner.
Wouldn't you agree that the world we have to work in is pretty decent?
What do you mean? Like our specific job?
Specific world, yeah, is a pretty decent, you know.
Yeah, I think I love my job.
I do as well.
I can't wait to go back. I've been off for fucking 2 months.
I think
I'm supposed to be off for 3 months, but I talked the doctor into putting me back.
You just don't know how you'll have a major surgery and be back way before your time. I've done that as well with my knees. I had surgeries from bike wrecks and everything, but I don't,
I just fucking, my neck hurts worse sitting on the couch watching TV all day, not doing jack shit than after a day of work.
Yeah.
But it took me a long time to recover because after I had my kidney transplant, 2 weeks after I got out of the hospital, and I couldn't keep anything down, so I went back into the ER, and they had to take my fucking gallbladder out.
Yeah, you got shitty fucking
And
luck.
that was the worst surgery I've ever had in my life. I had so much fucking pain, like back in my shoulder and shit, dude. I was laying in the bed fucking crying for like a day.
Really?
And I don't take the pain meds when I have surgeries, but I was having them pump me full of oxycodone fucking every 4 hours in the hospital.
Yeah, that would be. I've never had a major surgery. I mean, nothing similar to, but I found out I was diabetic, and that completely fucked my world. I might as well have had surgery because now I went from being able to eat everything that I like to eat. I can't eat any of that shit. It just, no fried this, no fried that. I still do it though. I got a little thing they stick in my arm, and I wave the deal on it. It tells me you fucked up, you're eating too much, stop, or you're really. It just. So but you would share with me if I didn't take care of that, I'd be in the position you were in, needing a kidney.
Yeah, and I would definitely, like, if you ever needed a kidney, I'd give you one of mine, one of my shitty ones that don't work.
Oh, I figured it was that.
Yeah.
Give me the one back, put it back in the right Offler body. Offler?
Yeah, well, I still have, I have 3 kidneys now, just 2 of them don't work.
Oh. So what are you saying? You have an Oreo inside of you? Is that where you're going with that? You're fucking lying.
I wasn't going to say it that eloquently. I was going to be like, I have a
That's exactly where you were going with it.
No.
I saw the setup.
No, that's not. You just
Brilliant,
need to look at
I saw the setup.
But, yeah, because they don't take your old kidneys out. They just leave them in, then they put the other one up front.
Are you lying?
No, I didn't know that either.
They don't take it out? So what do they do? Just like give a threesome on one side?
No, because your kidneys are in your back, and then they put your new one up front here.
What?
They don't take your old ones out because it's too traumatic to do all that at once.
So, I didn't know that. That is some shit I didn't know. So you don't have.
So that's ironically, it's like a reverse Oreo then, because I got 2 white kidneys that don't work, and then the new black kidney that does work.
Oh my Jesus! I knew it was a setup for it. I knew it.
I just thought of that because you're the one that brought it up, even though you read it on my face to begin with. But
yeah, well, social cues.
I mean, white people are pieces of shit too. Every race has pieces of shit.
What do you mean? White people are pieces of shit too.
Every race has pieces of shit.
So are you saying that black folks are pieces of shit? Because you said white people are pieces of shit too.
I'll just edit this out.
Oh man.
No, I just meant like every race has pieces of shit. White people too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's humans are pieces of shit.
That's what inherently, yes, we are.
I mean, we really are. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I've done so much shit. When you're younger, you look back when you're older, like, fuck, dude, I was a piece of shit.
But you're not old. I mean, you're still under 50. Barely in your 40s, right?
44.
Okay, so you're not...
juvenile was all fuck.
Yeah.
But you too.
I didn't like being a kid. It was fucked up. We moved all the time. My dad was in the service, so every 2 or 3 years we were moving. So you just learn how to just blend in and do whatever, though. But I hated high school, because either you were a jock or you were in the theatrics or a shop head or a goat rope or whatever, And I was involved in all that shit. So how confused was I?
Right. That's how I was the funny person at school. So everybody kind of liked me, even though I hated school.
Yeah.
I have this thing about sitting under fluorescent lights.
So you don't tan much?
No, I can't now with the kidney. I'm prone to fucking skin cancer and shit now. So
because of the kidney, the kidney changes
your immune system is fucked.
So you got AIDS?
Probably get it. Yeah, I don't know if you could get that from just. I don't know if you're just more susceptible.
Because you're
more susceptible to infection.
Like the.
Because of the medications you have to take. You have to take anti-rejection meds the rest of your life.
Oh.
So I take like 15 pills in the morning and probably about 10 at night.
So you do have a black kidney, bro.
It's got the kidney, it's got high blood pressure, it's sickle cell, it's got all that shit.
Everything that. So you're paying for it now.
Yeah.
Your ancestors. Who's a nigga now?
I mean,
ask yourself that?
If it was like the 50s, my kidney would be drinking out of its own water fountain.
Oh, my Jesus. Yeah, we're going to be done before we get started and everything.
Oh, everybody knows we're just joking.
All right. Who's everybody? We don't know our full audience.
If I was racist, I wouldn't be sitting across from you right now, and you wouldn't be in my fucking house.
People do it in politics every day.
Yeah, but I'm not a politician. I'm fucking straightforward and don't bullshit.
Yeah. What they all do.
I couldn't be a politician.
Because you don't lie?
Oh, I lie. I'm a fucking great liar. when I need to be.
You would.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
It's just like the douchebag thing. Everybody has tendencies to lie, but when it comes to like serious shit, I'll shoot you straight. You know that.
Yeah, you do. You do give it up.
You too. That's why people don't like us.
Yeah, but
it's black and white with us.
Anything in my voice,
it's black and white with us, or it's white and black with us.
Why does it got to be white and black first? Can't be black and white?
Because that's what you said when I first started this thing. Like when I made the fucking logo, I was making the logo and I sent you like a copy of it, and then I just had the mics.
Yeah.
And then you're like we should do a yin and yang thing. So I just Googled the yin and yang symbol, and that's how it came up. So I made the white
side of you.
Yeah, but that's how it just, I was going to put, because I'm the one that's starting the podcast, so my name was going to be first, and then you're the co-host, so you would have been on that side.
Yeah, of course.
And then the yin and yang thing, you accused me of doing that. You're like, oh, I see how it is. I was like, that's just how it came up on the Google search.
I just started making it.
And then I made the white mic and then the black mic, and then you're like, well, how come my mic's upside down? I'm like, well, it has to be, because the yin and yang thing is, I can't put your fucking mic that way because that's the fat part and that's the fat part.
So I was being a douche.
Yeah.
That's what it came down to.
You just tried to make everything racist.
I just tried to I was being a douche about it.
Like I didn't even look at it like that, but that's pretty. That's pretty logo.
You did a good job.
Yeah, I did it on my phone. And then sent that off to have it made on that vinyl background.
I mean, I'm shocked.
But yeah, you tried to make everything racist.
Not everything.
And the studio's nice, too. I did a lot of work to get this shit ready, dude.
You did a lot.
I hope you appreciate it.
And I did nothing.
You just showed up.
I did nothing.
You just showed up last week to do a test run to make sure the mics were good.
And you worked all those extra hours sick with shitty kidneys and dumped all your money into this and everything.
Oh, shit. I put it all on credit cards.
Oh, I guess if I ever get a tax...
But I just got my tax returns, so I'm going to pay off those credit cards.
You got a return?
So, yeah.
So did you get your federal, or you just couldn't get your state done?
No, I got my state. I got my state like 2 weeks ago.
Well,
I got my state like 2 days after I filed.
My wife's saying, well, you can file this, but you can't file that. I better not. I'm not bashing her, but it's like she's not always right. But
does she do your guys' taxes?
Mine's pretty complicated. She does hers. She's smart when it comes to money because she's like this hidden Jewish woman. I mean, like... This is a funny story. Like, she keeps wondering why her hair is fucked up. It's like she gets it cut, it's fucked up, it's brittle, it's whatever shit. She's shedding like a fucking poodle in the bathroom every night, and she goes and gets a haircut, gets a hairstyle. They fuck it up. That's $200 gone or $100 gone. She comes home, she's pissed off. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it,
dude. It's fucking crazy how much women spend on hair.
Oh, you didn't let me get to the bottom part.
My haircut, like I go to, notice another business here in town, Pinup Salon on.
How do you get in there?
Santa Fe. What do you mean?
I've been trying to, because my wife tried to get in there and they don't.
Pinups?
Yeah, they don't. They're not on next to Jimmy's.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
next to Supercharged Tattoo here in Salina. We're just plugging all of our friends.
She's always so packed that they're not taking new clients.
Oh, I didn't know they like a dentist's office.
Yeah, I mean, like
I'll ask her. I don't know. Like, I just call and make an appointment.
Well, white privilege, but my wife's white, so
no, it's not white. We're friends. That's why it's not. Hasn't
well,
I know.
White. I knew Belinda way back in the day.
Well, have you talked to her?
No.
Maybe she doesn't know who your wife is.
Well, maybe not. But I'm not gonna. I don't know.
Maybe you should go in there together. Or does your wife not like to be seen in public with you?
That's a true thing. But let me tell you, she went to this other salon that's off of Crawford, and it was great. They gave her like water in this fancy glass, and the lady's like educating her on all this shit she's about to fucking do, and asking her, hey, well, what does your husband like to fucking cook, bitch? I don't understand. What does that have to do with getting your hair done? But like asked her random, like they were building a resume for her to see what kind of person she was to color her hair. So she gets her hair colored and everything, and the lady's like going, don't use these cheap shampoos because that's why your hair's the way it is. So Walmart's out. Not saying Walmart's got shitty hair products, just not hair products that you get from a salon. And her bill was like $400.
Jesus Christ.
To get her hair colored, they gave her some products to buy, and she got to drink water out of a fancy fucking glass, $400.
Hope she felt better.
she's like, I love my hair till I saw the fucking price. Now she's thinking like, fuck that. I'll wipe my shit nappy and I'll just go to Walmart and spend X amount of dollars on some stupid shit.
But yeah, I go into pinups and I'm like, my haircut's like $20 or $23 or something like that.
And they're good.
Yeah, they're good, fast, and all of them are. They're all great. But yeah, I'm sitting there and this lady gets done and it was like $180, and then she made an appointment to come back a month later. And I'm like, you spent $180? And she like, yeah, they spend. Well, they spend way more than that.
Maybe next time that
all for us
cutting your hair, you could say, hey,
maybe we should be a little nicer to women. All this shit they do, like, we don't have to do anything.
Bullshit! You got to not piss on the toilet seat.
No, I meant like physically. Yeah, there's shit like that you have to do, but like physical, you just roll out of bed and like you shave your head. You don't have to fucking do anything. Do you quaff your fucking goatee every day?
I do.
How long does that take you? What's that cost you? Like fucking, you got perfectly coiffed hair, like perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, you pay $180 to do that?
What do you like, some woman supporter shit?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Are you not?
Have you never been married?
No.
Then shut the fuck up.
But people don't like me, that's why.
You're picky.
I used to be. I'm not anymore, but I can't now.
It's kind of like you telling me.
I'm 44, I'm fat, I got fucking chronic health issues. There's nobody wanting to fuck me.
You told me.
If it is, I luck into it.
We were
especially if it's somebody like a little younger and way better looking. Like I'd probably try to talk him out of it. I'd be like, "Are you sure?" Like if I was out I don't go to bars anymore, but if I was, or after a comedy show, chick's like, "Hey, let's go back to your place." I'd be like, "See, you're probably not supposed to say chick too. That's sexist, but whatever. I'm gonna keep saying it."
You could say cunt.
Yeah,
I was gonna take this cunt back home.
No, because we discussed that earlier. We discussed that before that. I was trying to explain, right? Like, cunt's not a specific group of people. Anybody can be a cunt. The fuck was that?
That was
your phone?
My phone device.
Why don't you put that shit on silent? Be professional.
Okay, yeah, kind of like.
Or is it an emergency?
I don't have emergencies in my life.
You got like family members with chronic illnesses that.
Well, according to your people, being black's a chronic illness. So.
Yeah, but I'm not part of my people.
How is that not?
Because I have a black kidney now.
That is a true story. Bingo.
So, maybe I can. See, after they said after a year I can contact the family that donated the kidney.
Why?
I don't know why. I don't. It kind of freaks me out. Like, it makes me emotional when I think about it. Usually, this is the first time I haven't like almost teared up thinking about it.
Yeah, but
I was like, why would I? But maybe I could. Maybe it is a Jermaine from Alabama, and then I can say the N-word.
Yeah, you can say the first couple letters
because I'm only like 3% black because of my kidney.
The kidney, it might be. We can always test it. I mean, what's going to happen?
Well, I wouldn't have to test it if I met the family and they were.
Well, the family can't give you an endorsement.
African descent. No, I wouldn't ask them. I would just take liberty with it and be like, well, I can say it.
What are they going to do? Like repo the kidney?
I can say it now. It's not like I'm going to get kicked off Spotify like Joe Rogan. Yeah. Which he didn't get kicked off. So.
Can you say his name because he's a famous person?
You can say whoever you want.
Oh, because Joe Rogan ain't shit. He ain't funny on fucking comedian. He's not. I don't think he's funny. He's just big.
I used to have that opinion of him, but some of his later specials were pretty good.
Who wrote it for him? Because I know you're always carrying around.
I don't think he's too much of a professional comedian to have people write for him, but there's some professional comedians out there that do have writers. Like Richard Pryor had a writer, Paul Mooney.
Doesn't Kevin Hart?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know anything about how that shit works.
I take too much pride in that shit. I don't have anybody write for me.
I'm always seeing you write shit down. Like, ooh, that make a good joke. And
people be like, hey, you can use this in your little skit. I'm like, go fuck yourself. I was like, there's an open mic in Wichita every other week. Go try it out. You don't want to try it? No. If I didn't write it, I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
And if I hear anybody doing material close to mine, I don't even think about who did it first. I just stop doing it. That makes you a better writer because you have to write better material that people can't think of.
See, people don't realize that shit's really complicated. Like, there's a lot that goes.
And I used to be a joke writer, but now I'm more of a storyteller with all the fucking health issues I've had. Like, like my set now is pretty much like an hour-long fucking recap of my recent medical history.
Yeah,
it's all shit that's what they say. Like, when you write jokes, write about yourself. That way people can't steal it. Write specific to yourself.
Unless you're a hoe and everybody knows you're a hoe.
Yeah, that's not specific.
I know
there's a lot of hoes.
But there's some specific.
Everybody, like, it's like the C, like you can say hoe, like you can say the C word because everybody can be that.
See, how come you just said the C word and you just didn't say cunt?
Because sometimes you can't say it all the time. People know what I mean.
Yeah, okay, so when we started out, you said don't use this word and this word, but you can use this word or that word because they're not specific to one person. Now you're saying the C word, like the C word, like you're setting me fucking up.
You know what? You calling me out, you know what that makes you? A cunt. So.
Time out.
What?
I just.
Oh, that's called dead air, and people will turn this fucking podcast off.
Well, they can go fuck themselves with the same hand they turned it off with.
Oh shit! What were we talking about?
It's odd because we were just getting going, doing this shit, so we really don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I've watched other podcasts.
We're gonna do things too, like we're gonna bring news stories in, like, and we're not gonna tell each other, so we can spontaneously.
That's gonna cause me to educate myself.
Yeah, you're gonna have to read some news
cartoon and
stories.
porn. I don't watch the news.
I don't watch cartoons anymore.
I do, but you ever watch cartoon porn?
No.
It's a joke.
Like anime shit?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so
porn, like there's weird genres of porn. Like we were talking about that last week on the
what was that called?
Yeah, we were talking about it on the test run we did. It's called sounding.
Sounding.
See, when I had my kidney transplant, they put a stent in your wiener. It's actually in your bladder, but I mean, they go through your dick hole. So, but they put it in when you're out, so you don't even know. They tell you afterwards, oh, we put a stent in. You have to have it in for 6 weeks to make sure that the new kidney stays attached to the bladder. Well, last week I had to have that thing taken out while I'm not under. They put they rub some Lanacaine on your dick, but it's not in it.
It's just on the tip.
Yeah.
Just the tip.
Whatever. Like, I touch the tip of my dick. I can't, that doesn't bother me. But, yeah, there's porn it's called sounding. And it's not something like you watch. It's like that thing you're like, why the fuck would you do that? It's like you get down a porn rabbit hole and just start clicking on shit.
Is there a thing? Is that a thing?
A rabbit hole?
I know what a rabbit hole is, but I like a porn rabbit hole. To me, that's like watching porn and having your wife catch you. And now you're in the rabbit hole.
No, it's like when you click on something and then something else comes up. It shows you suggested shit. You just keep clicking and clicking. You wind up, you're like, sounding. What the fuck's sounding? You click on it and you're like, oh, there's a dick and a woman with her hand on it. And what's that in her other hand?
Kind of like when you click on writing and you get bareback mountain and you're like, but I'm not that way.
What's that in her other hand? And it's like a metal or glass rod. And you're like, what's she going to do with that? And you're like, she's not going to. Oh, shit.
And she does.
Yeah, some dudes are into that, like having stuff shoved up their dick hole or down their dick hole.
Not where we live, though.
I'm sure there's probably somebody around here that's into that shit. But, like, what's weirder than that? Like, that's weird that somebody is into that. But what's even weirder is that's a porn genre. So that's somebody's into watching that be done.
Yeah, that's not going to work. I think I've done.
But so I don't understand that because, like, I had to have that fucking catheter taken out, or that stent. That's what it's like, a catheter being taken out, because it's way down in your bladder. So like they numb the tip of your dick, but like when they get down in there, it feels like somebody's clomping around on your fucking bladder with golf cleats for like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then they pop it out and they're like, it's out. I'm like, fuck, thank God.
So then the first couple of times you pee, it's gonna burn.
And there's a nurse in there too, so she's looking at my little fucking white wiener.
But is she hot?
I can't even remember. I don't know.
Hey, you know what's funny?
I'm just thinking about her sitting there looking at my little dick like, Jesus Christ.
I keep forgetting that some of the funny shit you said is part of your routine. You know, like about the nurse when you got on the nurse. I mean, I'm not going to lay it all out there, but that's one of my favorite bits.
Which one?
The one about the nurse that was like rushing you, like, we're not going to lay around all day.
Oh, that one, yeah.
And I just started thinking,
worst nurse ever. Anyway, when you hear about that, come see my stand-up shows. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. And she was good looking.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah.
I can't remember if the nurse that was in there when that doctor was fondling my cock or pulling the thing out. See, it's a stent. They put it in, and once they put it in, it's like one of those grabber things. So they twist it, and the thing comes out, and it grabs on, so it doesn't come out while you're peeing.
Really?
And then it goes back like when they pull it out. That's why it feels like somebody's got golf cleats in there fucking stomping around. Yeah, it's not pleasant. So that's why I don't understand why people are into shit like that in porn or whatever in real life.
But it's just no different than people being like the pain, like the,
That's what it's got to be. It's got to be the pain thing because it doesn't feel good.
Or the people being tied up. Why the fuck would you want to be tied up? It's my worst nightmare. Someone tying you up and you think it's going to be like all this great, it's sexy, and then she takes a shit on your chest.
And you can't do anything about it.
You're just stuck there. So now you're throwing up. You're dry heat.
So now you have fucking shit and puke on your chest.
All over you.
Oh my God.
I've never thought. I'm lucky. My wife's like the coolest chick ever.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like she would shit on anybody's chest.
No, yeah. Well, that too, though. But I mean, it's just like, I have nothing. I mean, she's just that cool. I can't really explain it without explaining it, though. But like, I don't want for anything. And I would let my wife tie me up if that happened to be a thing. But in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking like, you're tied up and someone shits on your chest.
Yeah, against your will.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not volunteering for that one. And then just being stuck there.
You're like, oh, she's getting naked. Fuck. Here she comes.
Yeah.
Squatting down. Oh, she's going to do reverse cowgirl. And then she just keeps scooting up further and further towards your face. And just like that fucking floodgates open.
Yeah. One girl, bare chest.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, you have a hairy chest?
No.
See, it would be easier for you to clean it off, though. I'm a fucking werewolf.
Oh, yeah,
It'd be like a dog's ass, when dogs shit and got shit stuck in their fur. I'd be in the shower for a month.
Man,
scalding hot water. I'd be like, you fucking bitch.
I bet you could buy that in Vegas. I bet you could. I mean,
probably easier there than most places, but I mean, you could probably find anybody that's in that. That's got to be something. You not even be confident in like the person you're with. That's a fucking strange thing to ask for.
Hey, you want to come over and
there's so much stuff in porn that like is so like you couldn't ask for. Like how would you? It would be so awkward to ask for.
But would it be awkward?
But porn's not realistic.
Yeah.
To real life sex.
No.
People are like, oh yeah, it's the same. I'm like, no, why don't you try spitting on your wife's asshole to lube it up? Yeah. See how that goes. Yeah, and you ain't getting fucked for a month.
Yeah.
At least.
It's a fantasy.
But
because they're not all that way. I mean,
kinky? Yeah, because you don't know somebody's kinks. You can't tell by looking at somebody what their kinks are. Yeah, and that's a fucking crazy thing to ask for. I mean, I can't even imagine asking somebody to shit on my chest.
There's probably a special site called, doo-doo dumping.
Like a dating site?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they got them for the old people. They got them for people that shit on each other.
I don't know, man. I guess anything you can imagine can absolutely fucking happen.
Yeah, I mean, we're fucking like we said earlier, humans are inherently fucking terrible beings.
Yeah, my life's pretty decent because, I mean, we're active, whatever, but I mean, we get to the point where we're like, should we fry chicken wings or should we have sex?
Oh, fried chicken wings.
And yeah, so that's how we always go, well, or we're gonna like, you want to mess around?
That's another thing. Fry your chicken wings. Don't fucking bake them. I come to your house and you have wings and you bake them. I'm gonna fucking knock them out of your hands to the floor.
I use the air fryer.
It works. I'll sign off on the air fryer. I've done them in there and it does turn out.
Have you used a tumbler deal in it?
No.
Do you just put them on the rack too?
Yeah.
The best wings. We've had wings the last 2 days.
Yeah.
That's how good they are. I actually went in. Well, you being a real chef,
Well, thank you.
But no,
and I'm from Buffalo, New York, so I know what wings are supposed to be too. So you can take that ranch dressing and shove it up your ass too.
All your food's amazing.
As the great comedian Joey Diaz once said, it's blue cheese with your wings or fuck your mother.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have some blue cheese with my wings.
Yeah.
But I cut the wings. I got
ranch.
the whole chicken thing, and I cut them. And they're better that way. I can't do the frozen one in the bag.
No.
They're disgusting. I don't know if they have like a burnt taste or something or...
Oh, the ones that have coating on them already? Or just regular?
Just regular wings, but they're like water filled or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. They put like a solution in them to fucking all that frozen chicken shits like that.
And they look big until you cook them and they just taste
they shrink down. You have to cook them longer too to get the liquid out. But
I did learn for you to start patting my meat dry before I put it in. Okay. That sounded fucked up. That's not the way. That's like the opposite.
Yeah, you definitely after you get your chest shit on, you definitely want to pat your meat dry.
I was talking to a colleague of mine trying to figure out this whole Yu-Gi-Oh thing because kids play Yu-Gi-Oh and everything.
I don't know what that is.
Yu-Gi-Oh. You ever seen, or I guess it's Dragon Ball Z, to where they do the Kame. You've never seen the TV show where the kid has like a little red ball. He's going back and forth, and he shoots something.
I know what you're talking about, but I've never watched it.
Okay, well anyway, so I'm trying to describe this and everything. Well, I'm not thinking. There's two other people with me, and so I'm saying Kame, come on you, and didn't think about what I said until after I said it, and they both start. I mean, so
that's almost like a double-handed Spider-Man. That's what they call that, the Spider-Man, where you fucking jerk off in your hand and then...
The people that were involved with this will hear that and go, oh, yeah, I remember that. And it'll be hilarious to them, but I don't know
the why. Spider-Man?
No, the Kame come on you.
Oh, you actually...
I said it out loud.
During sex?
No, not during sex.
Oh.
No. Yeah.
You're like, what are you, fucking 12?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure my wife would laugh me out of the house.
Yeah,
but no, probably. I was just having a conversation about this Yu-Gi-Oh thing, and I didn't know what they said, but when I said it like that.
Oh, you're saying some people that are listening
were there, and they'll be like,
I remember that.
Yeah.
We've done 52 minutes already. We got to wrap this shit
up
here pretty soon. Here, we got like 8 minutes. We bullshit.
8 minutes.
I'll give you a news story I read, and then you can comment on it. This woman, I think it was in Ohio, a couple months back. They actually arrested her for manslaughter. She was a heavier woman, and during sex, her husband requested that she sit on his face, and she suffocated him to death.
Nuh-uh.
You can Google it.
What I'm gonna do? Fat bitch chokes out little skinny guy?
I can try to Google it here real quick.
How could that... Lady convicted for sitting on her husband's face. Is it a 224-pound Russian woman reportedly killed her husband with her buttocks?
Oh, I thought this one was in Ohio.
Well, why is this not giving my internet? Okay, here we go.
It's dead air. We're both on our phones at the same time.
Well, I mean, I was in shock because I'm thinking, accidentally. Well, I guess there's a couple. There's a one they're all overseas.
Oh, dude, it's a good thing we didn't go live. Since we're recording this, my fucking internet kicked off.
Oh.
It's not losing any of this because it's going straight to the computer, but I have a fucking GFCI outlet and my router is in the fucking kitchen. Sometimes it kicks off for no reason.
You need a router booster. I've got one of those.
No, it's just that the router turns off because the outlet goes out.
Oh.
It just kicks off. I'm going to get like a power booster to hook to the, it's like a power source that you hook.
Oh.
It's charged, so if your power goes out, you can still have your internet.
Because the internet's important with no power.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do? Jerk off? You can't do that without the internet. Unless you close your eyes and think real hard. Be like, man, I wish there was somebody here to shove a glass rod down my dick hole.
You've never been married.
No.
Try that out sometime.
Never going to be married either. It's not a fan.
What about someone else's wife? Fan of that?
Like whose?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know anybody with a hot wife. I mean, my wife's hot.
Nice save.
Nice save. You know.
One of the great sleazebags of our time.
Oh, we're doing that again,
She'd
huh?
probably agree with that.
I'm hoping not, man.
So what are your comments about?
I don't know. You know, I think it's going to be fun.
No, I meant about the story
Oh.
that we're looking at.
Well, I thought you were talking about the podcast.
Oh, well, yeah, it's
Well,
definitely
no,
gonna
but
be
I mean, I
fun.
don't know. If you, I guess if you film,
Wouldn't
the
you be fucking like smacking her on the ass? Be like,
But maybe she's liking it.
maybe he was so drunk that he just laid there. He was like out of it.
You've got to be drunk to let that much weight sit on your fucking face.
Oh man, I guess.
I mean, why not
so.
eat from the front? You know, you still got two big walls smacking you in the side of the head, but it's not.
But
like,
you can breathe.
You could.
But that's crazy that you could be arrested for manslaughter for that.
It's all in who.
That happened in Russia, huh? See, I said we should have took him out when we had the chance. It's crazy.
Better not even get into
I'll have to
that.
Google it next time or
Yeah,
after this,
more
so
prepared.
we can come back to that story.
Come back.
To that story,
That story.
because I thought it was in Ohio, and I
No, but-
I thought she
but
was.
there were
I thought she
several-
was much larger than 200 pounds.
But if she's
Talking like a 400 pounder.
Oh. Hey.
Which, if you were sitting on his dick, I don't know how you wouldn't be sitting on his face at the same time too, at that size.
That is true.
And I can say that I used to be over 500 pounds, so
I know you've lost a. I mean,
I've lost like 250 pounds and kept it off for 3 years.
That's pretty.
I mean, like I said, I had weight loss surgery, but it's still hard because a lot of people, they say gain that weight back.
Another great story. Come hear that story when he does his stand up, because the Mexico story is hilarious.
It's pretty funny.
It's hilarious.
It's pretty good.
Pretty funny is like when you tell a stupid joke and it's so stupid that it's kind of funny,
It's
but your shit's hilarious. It's a big difference.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. Good's better than bad.
You watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No.
You don't? You got HBO Max?
No.
Oh, that's right. You're poor.
I got Skinamax.
Why the fuck would you even watch that? That shit was great when you were like 8 watching it scrambled through the TV.
I try to go back sometimes.
Going old school. Watching scrambled porn on a fucking channel.
When you look down, you have to look down and see what's going on.
Your dick on one, your hand on one dick and your other.
On one dick, there's a.
No, you got your one hand on your dick and your other hand on the remote with the recall to the last channel you were watching in case your mom came in.
Right, I thought yeah. So yeah, everybody's got that skill, but kids have it on their phones now.
You got the volume really low, just enough to get.
Kids have
you can't really see anything. You're just going by the sounds. And it's the sounds. It's the sounds in porn. You can't watch porn on mute.
Yeah, because foreign porn sounds. No, I can't do that either, can I? I can't make fun of.
No, sure you can.
No, I better not.
Why would you watch that though? They blur everything out.
But every vagina is not created equal. There's some ugly slits out there.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen. What kind of vagina do you like?
The kind that you can't get at Arby's.
Oh, that's.
There's only one for me.
No, what's it called? The Big Montana.
I've never heard of that.
The Big Montana sandwich. It's like 3 times the beef, and it's got cheese oozing out of it.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want that vagina.
Sorority.
Yeah, we need to wrap it up. We're about done here.
All right.
Sign off. My name's Romie Lee.
Jacor.
All right, we'll see you next week, maybe.
Oh, Jesus, that was funny. That was fun. It gets easier. It gets easier as we fuck around more. God damn it, she.